This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long time, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Now at the plate, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch coming, here it is. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in?
Into the box, Darren James.
The center fielder, Darren.
A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The first baseman.
Striding in once again, Nick Longy. 0-1 count, and the pitch. He's got it. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Now at the plate, Austin Wright comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Austin Wright.
Your pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. A play at the plate. The tag, and he's out at the plate. Stepping up now, Kian Wong. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Kian Wong.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in now, Harvey Sanchez.
Catcher, Harvey.
Now here's the pitch.
Sanchez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Now to the plate, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Fouled away.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now here it comes. Another one sent foul. The 1-2.
No, that's low.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a two-bagger.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Longy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Longy.
Hey, it's your turn, drive him in.
He waits. Now the pitch. A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. James rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as it's now a two-run game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, hitting.
Our final line
Who knows
score.
how long this will
First,
last.
for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Count even now at 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Hard liner to center field. Ramos is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in for his second at bat, Darren James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Lovello at second. Duran on at first with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Valentine is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Next will be the designated hitter, Darren James. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground to third.
Go, 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 go.
And on one pitch, he's retired. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive, base hit to right.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in, Nick Wongi. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher.
Striding forward now is the DH, Darren James. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Let's go, King. Come on, one time right here. Hey, you got it. No one better. Here we go.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
First for the victorious Sea Dogs. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.
The game's future stars are on. So digging in now, Darren James. He's sitting at a 500 clip in the series coming into this one. 5 hits in 10 tries. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Into the box, Darren James.
Designated hitter, Darren.
Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. And now a pitch on the way.
Hey, we're patient up there.
That's a ball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Fastball well outside.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Standing in, Nick Longy.
The batter, the first baseman, Nick Longy.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Right now. Here we go.
From the stretch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Ready to take his hacks again, Darren James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
popped him up. Trump is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Portland Sea Dogs took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Digging in, Darren James, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ball one.
Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Come on, big dog. Keep it rolling.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strike. In now, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
let's go. Trust your stuff right here.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pick.
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. West leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And again, a throw over. And the fans don't like this at all. Runner goes for second. High and deep to right center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Seawolves are out on top, 4-0. Now batting, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Hey, let her rip one time.
0-1 count, and the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Drive it right here.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I would be.
The designated hitter, number 5.
Stepping in now, Darren James. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on,
and that's off the left field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Digging in once again, Dylan Hardy, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Hardy.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Here comes the right fielder. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Erie Seawolves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ozzie Perez earns the win, his second. Jay Johnson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Vladimir Pinto records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Seawolves, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Sea Dogs, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the... Matthew Kent, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Too low, 1-0.
Yeah, that wasn't yours. Hey, stay hot now, kids. Stay hot up there.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Barehanded at his knees. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside, it's 1-0. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched.
Hey, have a rip like you can. Here you go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Come on, kid. Get on
The
for it.
1-0.
Ball that's outside.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Now the
Here you
2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
go. See it, drive. Let's go. Right here.
The 2-1 home.
Hey!
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey,
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Striding in, Nick Longy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
He's in there.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to get perfect wood on that baseball.
Ready for another chance? Austin Wright. And their runners at the corners now.
Austin Wright.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Pops this one up. Hagan is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1.
Right here. Come on now. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base.
The batter.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-0.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hit at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
To 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 the count. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Erie came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend. Cutter Crawford starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in 1-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand, but there have been 2 nail-biters so far.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that is off the wall in right field. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Longy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. 1 out and a runner on second base. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch. And
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Ready to take his hacks again, Nick Longy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
And they will tag him out between first and second, and whatever that was, Digging in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
1-2 now. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, number 14 on the season, and it's now 7-4. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Good job right there.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
First baseman, Nick Longy.
Right now, let's go, kid.
Fly ball out to right field. Woodrow will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Austin Wright. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The left fielder.
At the plate, Michael Osinski. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Hardy.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Gets dirty and gloves it. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Portland Sea Dogs get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Caleb Berriger will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one hitting.
So coming to the plate, Darren James. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W. And that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Stay hot, baby, stay hot.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Into the box now, Darren James.
Designated hitter, Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fastball well outside.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Darren James.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and it's a quick start to the seventh as now there are 2 away. Stepping in, Darren James, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
That's the ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Popped him up. Wong is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Richmond led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Caleb Berriger earns his 5th winner of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Connor Menez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Ling is on his way home.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Now in the box, Nick Longy trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across. At the plate, Darren James, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Longy.
Soft liner to the left side, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. So 1 run here on 3 hits. Digging in, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out, nothing doing. West, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. 1-0 count. Here it is. Runners on the move for second. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's 6-1.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So stepping in, Nick Longy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So striding forward now, Darren James. And he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Nick.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
All right, come on now.
Striding into the box, Juan Centeno. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Into the box now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramos is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
Our final line.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your flying
Trevor Oaks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ramos is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Elliot Ramos. No hits to this point.
Elliot Ramos.
0-1, here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kian Wong. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. James is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 6-2. At the plate, Elliot Ramos, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Richmond leads this one 6-2. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing.
Hey, gentlemen, need you right here.
First delivery to him on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hit. Now at the plate, Zach Houchins. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's ends at a 6.